At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's got room. Leaves his feet. Touchdown.
Launch software for a new platform often operates on a curve when compared to games released later on in its life cycle, but it always seems like there are one or two releases that push the goodwill to its limit. Madden NFL Football for the 3DS is one of those games.
Yeah, but you have to be careful making that throw. Sometimes those are easily intercepted.
We can't remember the last time we played a handheld or console game that fell this short in options and modes. You get the full complement of NFL teams and players and a season mode with no stat tracking. There's no head-to-head play whatsoever, no franchise mode, no minigames, or anything else that would help it qualify as a modern release. You can play standard 11-on-11, 5-on-5, or practice, and that's where the options end. It's like EA Sports got the game up and running, slapped a schedule infrastructure, and called it a day.
Miami looks ready to get the game underway.
Up and running is a polite way to describe Madden NFL Football's gameplay. All the bells and whistles are seemingly here, but it's in the small details where it's flagged for a personal foul. You have a full complement of jukes, spins, and dives in addition to EA's GameFlow play calling system that calls plays for you to speed up overall game time. However, you're unable to customize it on a per-situation basis. The AI is especially lacking on both sides of the ball. We've seen scores of boneheaded moves by the computer in every game we've played. It also feels like you only have a rough approximation of control over the runner, with the sliding analog not providing quite enough sensitivity to make sharp cuts. The 3D in Madden NFL Football is interesting because it's one of the few 3DS launch games where it can be an asset. You can more accurately judge the distance between your runner and a defender, which will tip you off as to whether you need to dive or if there's enough room to break a run and go the distance. Unfortunately, when it's turned up high, the slightest deviation of an angle will make you see double, and with all the buttons in use, it can be difficult to keep the system steady. The visuals borrow the same caricature-styled players from the Wii release, though it's nowhere near as technically proficient on the whole.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make that quick cut off their hip for a big game, but it just didn't work out that time.
If you're a football fan picking up a 3DS at launch, fighting the urge to buy Madden will be difficult, but it's a bare minimum situation that will disappoint even the most desperate player. We have to go back a long way to remember a Madden game that offered so little.
Look out, heavy pressure on him. It's intercepted.